It's Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at noon. Over 3 feet of snow and more than 6 I-70 closures turned this into the slowest weekend on the mountain corridor since late November. In 3 days, barely 107,000 cars made it through the tunnels. In 4 days, it was less than 134,000. That's slower than 2 weeks ago by several thousand cars, slower than President's Day last year by almost 47,000. I-70 at Vail Pass is open again in both directions. CDOT was clearing snow and blasting for Avalanche this morning. Traffic cams, they show the Avibomb craters lining the Narrows. Nothing large seems to have come down. Krystal 93 listeners are telling us about a scary trip into Denver this morning when they were assaulted by sun glare on I-70. Says Hannah on Facebook, we saw at least 3 different collisions in less than a half mile. Authorities confirm one major accident, a multi-car pileup heading eastbound at Genesee. A detour backed up traffic for nearly 2 hours. It's open again now. Krystal listener Tara says she was stuck in that backup for an hour and a half. Another day of frigid temps and freezing fog in Denver is jamming up the airport. As of now at noon, more than 300 flights have been disrupted at DIA. A 65-year-old Alma woman has been identified as the sole victim of a fatal rollover on Hoosier Pass last Friday. Her Kia slid off the road and rolled multiple times. Keystone Resort and Union ski patrollers have agreed to a new contract to avoid a crippling labor strike. Both sides tell us they will not reveal details until union patrollers vote on the contract this Friday. Like other patrol unions, Keystone was fighting for better pay and benefits, plus acknowledgement of the EMS work they do. Denver Post reports grocery workers are back on the job 12 days after a front-range strike at King Soopers. The grocery chain and union reps are negotiating again. Local avalanche danger remains high at most elevations in Summit and the Vail area. For a third consecutive day, a special avalanche warning is now in effect. Forecasters recommend avoiding avalanche terrain today. A snowmobiler spent nearly an hour buried by an avalanche yesterday before rescuers pulled him alive and responsive from the snow. It happened around noon in Shrine Bowl, just west of Vail Pass. The victim was sent to the hospital for exposure. Plows are working round the clock, and you can see where they're going in real time. Summit County is letting you see their plows with Plow Ops. It's a virtual tracker. Search Summit County Plow Ops to find it. In sports, Team USA Hockey lost to Sweden last night at the Four Nations Pro Tournament, 2-1. World Cup men are racing speed in Switzerland this coming weekend. Training starts on Thursday. Women have tech events in Italy. And this just in from Copper Mountain, World Cup ski racing makes its Copper debut next November. Women are racing slalom and giant slalom. Men race GS and Super G. But it might just be one and done. This event fills in for the Killington Cup after Thanksgiving. Killington is replacing a chairlift. That means the race course will be out of commission. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.